It's Friday and it's iPhone. It's iPhone day.
iPhone day.
Yeah. So I mean, I saw like a bunch of people standing in line in New York. Running in there trying to get the new iPhone 17s.
Sure, it wasn't like a riot or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but mine's arriving today, Friday, September 19th. I already checked the track
Wait, when is it arriving?
today. So today's the first day. Um, you can either go in the store or they'll ship it to your house. But originally, like I woke up at like 8 a.m. Eastern and ordered on the first day.
Yeah.
And originally it said it wouldn't come until the 25th. So a lot of people were getting that message and they start selling the store on the 19th, right? So people were like, oh, I'm going to cancel my order, go in the store. It was just an error because they always deliver on the same day.
Yeah.
But not before like 8 a.m. The UPS guys, have to deliver them after the store opens, basically. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
should be getting it into test today, and I ordered the 17 Pro, which I think is the best one. But have you seen the videos of the iPhone Air, them bending it, the new Air?
No, I have not seen videos of that. No.
Yeah, I'll put one up. So it's like super thin, and the glass must be really flexible because there's videos of people like pushing on it. The frame's titanium, so it bends, and
Are you sure it's glass though?
it is glass, but I bet it's the type of glass that's used on the folding phones.
Yeah.
So they're probably experimenting with like super flexible glass, um, because this phone is definitely going to bend, right? It's so
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
so we'll see. Some people have said that the battery does last a full day. Some of the early testers, so we'll see about that. But it's definitely cool. But for me, for content creation, I want the 17 Pro. See, and here I already got the case on my 16 Pro.
You love it, man.
Yeah, I want people thinking it's the 17 Pro, right?
Yeah.
So about the Wi-Fi. So I just did a speed test on my 16 Pro, and I got 1.6 gig down, right, with the ECW 536.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what we're going to see with the 17 Pro, I think, with the new N1 chip, because they're not doing 320 megahertz from what we've heard,
No.
right?
No, they're doing 160.
Yeah, it's 160. So everyone's reporting now that no 320 megahertz is supported. So I think we're
Yeah,
going to see
that was
about the same
confirmed.
speeds.
Yeah, I have a really good contact there, and they're saying it's 160. It's not
160. Yeah,
it's not 320.
it'd been nice if they do 320 or have it as an option. I mean, I know it's probably they're looking to conserve battery as much as possible, but to have that option would definitely be cool if you needed it to like do some flash transfers. Um, Now speaking about Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi. Did you see the Facebook demo?
I did see that.
Yeah,
That was
so
that was
so
tough to watch.
it was tough to watch. Yeah, so yeah, they're confirming that it was Wi-Fi gone wrong. So they're probably using some bad Wi-Fi access points. Um,
Yeah, I don't know about that. Everybody places the blame on Wi-Fi, right?
yeah, yeah, it's always a blame.
Doesn't really matter.
It's the same demo Steve Jobs did. He was demoing the iPhone, and people were using Wi-Fi hotspots in the audience. He was asking them to turn them off because his demo wasn't working. Uh, so it's tough to do a live demo. You gotta give him props for like even attempting it, right?
To try it, yeah.
But they shouldn't, because what happens is they're of course they're doing this ahead of time with no one in the audience, right? And it's working fine. But then they get a bunch of people out there with all of
Yeah.
them having devices interfering with the Wi-Fi, maybe connecting on the Wi-Fi, maybe having hotspots going, and then it's like a whole different story, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they could have definitely set that up differently for sure.
Yeah. Um, and then as far as good Wi-Fi in hotels, I see that Ookla. How do you say it, Brian? Ookla.
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 That's
They,
how I say it.
so they have a certification program going now, right? So that
Yeah.
they'll speed test the hotels. They'll give you like a little plaque.
Yeah, that's. What do you think of that?
I think that's great. I think that actually means something. So like if you're trying to book a hotel and they said they, their Wi-Fi was certified, I would definitely jump on that one right before something else.
Yeah. So it's interesting that they're doing that. That definitely gets their name out there, gets more people to use. I thought everybody used this, the speedtest.com or the speedtest, right? So
Yeah.
it definitely helps them. And I'm assuming I haven't read through the certificate. I'm assuming that I see the CWNEs are like kind of posting about it and stuff like that. So yeah, that's interesting that they're doing that. It's a really good idea
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
I bet that like different hotel brands like require it now, like Hilton.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they just kicked it off, so I think that's what they're going to do. I mean, like I said, a lot of people use that. A lot of you have different types of people using it, right? You have homeowners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tech savvy, not tech savvy, all the way up to like large businesses. So
Yeah.
I'm sure hotel owners use it at their homes and things like that. So I think, yeah, it carries weight, right? So I think it will be like one of those things that you have to test or be certified with. So
It'll be interesting if they certify like a certain speed, like because most hotel Wi-Fi is like very slow, right? Like it's one thing to get good signal, and then another how much upstream and downstream bandwidth you're actually going to get.
yeah, it's definitely gotten better. The Wi-Fi's definitely gotten better
Um,
in
yeah, I
hotels.
mean it's fun on this last trip where I was uploading like YouTube videos every day of our like travels. I definitely noticed a difference. Like some hotels, like it would be like, oh, 10 hours to finish video upload. Then I go
Yeah,
down and jump on like, free Wi-Fi at a restaurant or something, and it'd go up in like a minute.
yeah, exactly.
So, so yeah, they're not all created equal. So if this sets like a certain bandwidth threshold that you have to be able to get right,
Yeah,
and
it's going to be all based around deployment, right?
yeah,
And so I wonder if that will change things up in regards to deployment.
we'll see. We'll see. I definitely think it's a good idea for sure. Now,
Yeah,
also,
that's kind of interesting to think about because nowadays I would say like in the larger hotels, I don't they I'm sure they use speed testing sometimes, but they're the design when they design, they're like, okay, 5 gigahertz, 20 megahertz wide channels, the minimums. They're setting bandwidth limits on within hotels, right? So
yeah,
like you might be getting like 50 by 50, 20 by 20, whatever it may be. So how's this going to fall in play? Like, oh yeah, they're giving you 50 by 50 or 10 by 10 or whatever it may be.
yeah,
Like, what is it? What's that look like, right? So like I know like customers and residents, they're like, well, I have a gig coming in. I want a gig of, it has to be a gig on the Wi-Fi side too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'd be very curious on like how they handle that and how the design goes into play.
Hmm.
Like will they change the design up at all? Will
I don't
they?
know. I mean, I could see on the hardwired network side maybe because think about it. When you do a speed test, you're going to stand right below an access point and see what is being allowed. That's your best Wi-Fi signal, but see what the network actually is allowing you to do, right?
Yeah. So the certificate or certification might be like we're allowing our customers to get 20 by 20, and the testing will be like, okay, can I hit 20 by 20 in all these different areas, right?
Well,
And
yeah,
I
that
can
could
because I'm
be
certified.
that could be true too. That's what we'd like to see, right? Um,
Yeah, like anywhere I go, I'm hitting that bandwidth, right?
yeah,
Like I
that
should
that
be
would
able to do
that would
that.
be tougher to do, but I can see like just calling them out on hotels out on how much actual bandwidth they have, in their infrastructure, right?
Yes. Yep.
That's actually good too. Um, so Brian, did you upgrade to the new iOS
I
26?
did.
You did.
Yes, I
So what do you
did.
think?
I mean, it's a different interface, like a slightly different interface, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of
it takes
that's
some
kind of
time to get used to, right? Like they moved all the controls around, and the
yeah,
camera's a little different.
yeah.
Um,
The camera's a little bit different.
um,
It definitely fixed my issue with Bluetooth.
oh, it did.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, I figured it would. Um, and I haven't had any Bluetooth issues either. And it's like unlocking the cars. Okay, that's what I was a little worried about. I didn't want to like upgrade right away.
well,
Um,
what was interesting, the problem prior to that, right, is like I could, we're talking about getting in our Teslas, right, with the phone
yeah,
and the Bluetooth, right? So I could get into the car, and the car would recognize that I'm sitting in the car with my phone, but I couldn't take any calls through the car.
yeah.
So there's like the
It's so
key
annoying.
Bluetooth, which was connected, but like
Yeah,
the phone wouldn't connect. It was really, really weird.
yeah.
Up until the point I updated my the software. So
So they're doing something with the Bluetooth, like because the new N1 chip on the 17s has the Bluetooth in it too. It's going to upgrade to Bluetooth 6, which I don't know what kind of devices support that, but they're obviously adjusting their software stack
yeah,
because the Bluetooth on the previous iOS was not good, and I noticed it too. Um, but yeah, the 26 seems fine. No issues with it. Wi-Fi speed testing seems the same. Like I put this
yeah.
up earlier.
It doesn't look different to me, or yeah, the speeds don't seem to be different at all.
Yeah, I connect still connecting 1.6 gig.
And
And
it's going to be interesting with their N1. Like, how does that perform versus what? Do you know what chip they're using on the iPhones?
I don't know. You said
Radio chip?
it's Broadcom, right?
I think it is Broadcom.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what chip they're using, but this is the first time, so hopefully they get it right. There's always a few little issues when the new iPhones launch, right? That they fix through software, but let's see what happens this time. It wouldn't be great if there was problems with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi in the new hardware. We'll know
Yeah, so
soon. We'll know soon.
yeah, it's yeah. Well, you're gonna find out what hopefully this next week.
Yeah, and I hope that the new iPhone 17, the Bluetooth.
Oh no, I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
the iPhone uses Qualcomm.
Oh, it does use Qualcomm. Okay, okay. So, and you guys, Ingenious uses Qualcomm, right?
Yeah, yeah, we use
So,
Qualcomm.
yeah. So I just did that test against the ECW 536. So let's try it with the N1 and see if it makes it made a difference.
Pretty sure I'll have to double check myself, but
Yeah.
it looks like Qualcomm. They're using it for the cellular modem, the Qualcomm Snapdragon.
Oh, yeah, but it may be
Um,
Broadcom for the Wi-Fi.
yeah,
Maybe.
that would be interesting though. I
Let's
mean,
check
you would
it.
think that they would use Qualcomm. Apple custom A18 Pro chip for its processing, but the radio components, including Qualcomm, are supplied by other companies.
Yeah, Broadcom. Oh yeah, definitely. There's some people are saying it's Broadcom, Marvell. Um,
Yeah,
they
probably
don't
won't list it in the spec.
they don't list it at all. They never do. So, but people infer like what they're using,
Yeah,
supply chains and things like that. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how the N1 works out. All right, Brian. I gotta just wait around now for my UPS driver to come, and then I gotta sell this one. This
Yeah.
obsolete iPhone 16 Pro. It's already on eBay if anybody wants a mint
Yeah, I
one.
saw your post on LinkedIn.
Yeah, always gotta sell it.